Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around, well, it is the tier list for the Solarian, and you probably can see on the screen and probably also wondering of the length of it. Yes, this is only gonna cover the Solarian because it really doesn't change anything else for any of the other classes. So we're just going to place the Solarian on the board, and Andrew and Adam, well, mostly Andrew, said that we are in the future going to get a new meta shake up, so we're going to get all the nerfs and buffs again. We'll see how that changes, and I will do a complete list. So if you want to see how all this happened, you can go to the description. There is the Shadowhunter update. That's where they kind of, tossed everything around. So I'm not going to do like a whole hour video just talking about the Solarian. Of course, I'm doing, a guide video and everything for the Solarian, but I just want to place the Solarian and kind of talk about where I'm going to place the Solarian at this point. It might change in the future. There might be some buffs and stuff like that, but nothing has changed for any of the other classes. So there's no need for me to talk like for an hour, just talking about, hey, this still goes here and this still goes here and so on and so on. So this video is going to be fairly short. If you want to, like I said, see all this, that's in the description. So let's jump into talking about the Solarian. So we got the Solarian right here. And as you can see, we still got the meta classes up here, the Shadowhunter, Fate Trickster, and also the Ice Age and Near Ninja. The Fate Trickster could go down a little bit, but doesn't change very much, and maybe the Chloromancer, but that's still more of a popular thing. I'm just really waiting for that meta shake up to do a completely new tier list, but the Solarian is gonna not be in the C tier. That was really, really crazy. That, excitement, everybody was looking down right now. Is going to, there's not really much room, is there? Okay, unfortunately, Solarian, you are going to be a little bit outside. You can be right here. So the Solarian is a S tier, not a high S tier. It doesn't change anything. You shouldn't go away from your Ice Ages, your Shadowhunters, all that stuff, Near Ninjas. It's a decent farmer. It's decent. When I mean decent, the only thing it's really missing is speed. So in comparison to that, it's not that great. It's not that speedy as we have some of the other ones. You can't keep up with a Dino Tamer and a Near Ninja. That's not how it's built. This is sort of I feel like the Solarian sort of is what my idea was for the Shadowhunter. It sort of have that multi-shot thing that we know from other games and classes and stuff like that. It's sort of they took that idea and put it into a new class instead of putting on the Shadowhunter. And I think that's great. I really do enjoy playing this. I have been leveling it a little bit. It's only level 20 for me so far, but I just know how it works. And there's a few things that could make it better, but it's not something in crazy. But it is a damage over time, so it is also better in the extended fights. That's why it's sort of here. I'm sort of putting it lower down. No, it also depends. If it's a really fast fight, if it's a boss that goes down in like 2 seconds, you're not really going to benefit from all that damage over time. So then it kind of goes down sort of here. So it really depends on if you're one-shotting things or not one-shotting things. It can one-shot things. That's not, I've been, going into U9 with mine only being like, 20,000 power rank and such, which is also sort of a good position to be in U9, but still, like, I'm still just sort of one-shotting things already. But if you get into, we're talking about the deep delves and stuff like that, the longer the fight kind of goes, I think the damage is gonna, like, if we had damage meters in Trove, we would see the Solarian sort of being on the lower side of some of these. The Ice Age is gonna do the damage is gonna do straight away, and then when the longer the fight goes on, I'm pretty sure that the Solarian would then surpass like the Ice Age and stuff like that in a longer fight that takes X amount of minutes and stuff like that. There can be tons of testing going into this, but it's a pretty solid class, and this is also what it's supposed to be. Maybe I actually put it right over here. It's kind of standing on the Pirate Cap's head. Let's just be on the Pirate Captain's head here, but that's just where I am going to put it. So if you are looking for something else, like if you've been playing this, the Ice Age or the Shadowhunter for a while, Solarian could be a new interesting class for you to definitely check out for sure. I sort of think that the Solarian is sort of just a Shadowhunter with damage over time instead of attack speed. So I think that's just what it's all about. But that is where the Solarian is going to end up on the tier list. So this is what it looks like now. And like I said, nothing got buffed, nothing got nerfed of any other classes, nothing got fixed even. There is no fixes, not that any classes needed it, but sometimes a fix can put up a class way higher, or you know, way higher because like maybe something wasn't working as intentional, but it isn't what it is as it is right now. But it is getting pretty clumped up here. So we're gonna see what happens for the next shakeup. We might have to take advantage of the S tier a little bit more, spread you know, the classes out a little bit more. But the classes are pretty similar to each other after the shakeup. It seems like Andrew has a pretty nice understanding of where the classes should be and stuff like that. Not that I know, but it's nice that they know, and that's the most important thing. So yeah, Solarian, bottom S tier if you really want to be specific, but yeah, definitely an S tier class. So something really new and something exciting to check out. So yeah, like I said, again, if you didn't catch it in the beginning, I'll just mention it one more time. If you want to see the whole thing, of course without the Solarian, because that was not out when the Shadowhunter was, you can go down to the description, and again, I will make a completely new list if we do get a new meta shakeup, and also when we are gonna get a new rework this year. Which class we of course don't know. Maybe the Tomb Raiser, but that got pretty soon. But that's what Andrew is playing right now, as I think he said something about. So usually what he plays is but he might change it to something else later on. We all know which one needs to rework the most. Just saying. It's definitely not some of these up here. I'm just saying. So yeah. Let me know in the comments, and again in the description, check out the full video if you want to see like why everything is there, and keep your eyes out for the channel for build guides and all that stuff for the, you know, Solarian, any other content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.